Hey guys, welcome back to another Fortnite storyline video, and today we piece together what we already know about the storyline and what is to come, along with some major breaks, which include my reasoning of why the agents, such as Midas, are the visitors from Chapter 1. Let's head right in. Heading into why the agents are the visitors, we need to revisit some of my previous theories and implement them into this one. Back in my Season 1 Chapter 2 video, we read the beginning quote-unquote credits that were revealed when you logged onto Fortnite. They read, "The containment field has stabilized. The bridge is intact. The 7 succeeded. Our manipulations averted disaster. The 0 point is ours, and the plan can continue." Surprising is the sheer volume of matter resolved around the bridge. Extensive charting and analysis is required. Our best, redacted D4, team has been scrambled and inserted. We expect resistance and similar embedded agents. We've been as quiet as possible, but the gaze of others is now turned towards 0. A whole new world awaits. So for those of you who played Fortnite last season, or even stopped playing because of the lack of storyline, it was really a way for Fortnite to continue building its storyline. Now in Season 2, we can confirm this because of the credits we just read. What I didn't factor when I made my last theory was the fact that the visitors had the 0 point after the black hole, as it said in the credits. Another key thing to notice about those credits is how it mentions sending in their best agents. Most of us just thought that that meant they were sending in the agents from Season 2, like Midas, Sky, and Meowscles, but really, it did mean the agents from last season. Those agents were supposed to represent the agents we know now from Season 2. The amount of agents from Season 2 is 7. Agent Peely, Gear Specialist Maya, Brutus, Tiantina, Meowscles, Sky, and Midas. 7 agents, 7 visitors. I know this seems really out of the blue, but I have evidence to support it. Evidence 1 is simple. We have 7 agents that are factioned up to continue working for their ultimate goal. An ultimate goal that near the end, some of the agents stop supporting, which is why we have the Ghost and Shadow factions. Evidence number 2. The credits from the beginning support that the visitors should have the 0 point and their plan can continue. We know that the only thing strong enough to power the device is the 0 point, and the people who should have the 0 point are the visitors. Evidence number 3. The agent's criteria match the visitor's criteria, or at least the ones we have seen. Brutus can definitely match the scientist skin, as he is as bulky as him, and even shares the interest in knives and seems as aggressive as Brutus. Midas can serve as the visitor, who we know is the leader of the group, and it also matches his body shape. The Paradigm skin can match any of the female agents' body shapes, but I think more accurately, it matches Gear Specialist Maya's. Now, one thing that has been haunting me since my very first storyline video was why Bunker Jonesy had never said anything about what was coming to the island. It was only until I rewatched my previous theory that it hit me. The visitor recordings from Season X play a huge part in the storyline here. I'll play the most important parts so we can all be on the same page.
When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others?
This part means that he knows that there is a chance he will forget what he is doing. It also says that he will be looped. My interpretation of looped is doing the same thing over again, just like Jonesy did when the Nexus Orb exploded. He asks himself if he will be muted as the others, just like Jonesy.
What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself.
The visitors' plan was to just let their creations, such as Caddis, more on this next video, to retrieve the Nexus Orb, their ultimate power source, for them, but because Jonesy had been looped, he had already warned everyone of the upcoming events, therefore putting an end to the visitors' plan, which is why the visitor had to then himself enter the loop. Also, for those of you who remember waiting for Chapter 2 and seeing the numbers that popped up, the message from those recordings corresponded with words, and they read, "I was not alone. Others were outside the loop. This was not calculated. The moment is now inevitable." This is when the visitor had realized that Bunker Jonesy was the reason they kept failing. Alright, now I'd like to take a moment and just sit here and allow you guys to know that what's about to come up is a spoiler alert for today's event. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, just skip this part until after the event, and then you can hear how this theory plays out. From what we have learned, Midas Rush is trying to use his device, because after he told his fellow agents, or as we can now say, visitors, they didn't agree with his plan, which inevitably makes him rush, ending up in something going wrong, which is why there are rumors of next season being flooded because of it exploding. So, after this video, we can now say that we know who the 7 are, why the Season X event was so crucial for this storyline, and why every season the attempt to receive the 0 point was stopped by Jonesy. So there you have it, the storyline up until the end of Season 2. I will be making another storyline video soon, so make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss another upload like this one and miss what the storyline has to offer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.